Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of February, 2021. And the Chair of the Federal Reserve, Mr. Jerome Powell, gave additional testimony to Congress today. And it's caused equity markets to rise quite rapidly yet again. So let's take a look. Now, yesterday we published a video entitled Jerome Powell, More of the Same, but a Surprise Digital Currency Comment, where we looked at what Jerome Powell had to say to Congress and what the impact of what he said was likely to have on the US economy and ultimately gold and silver prices. We mentioned that each month he addresses for 2 days congressional committees stating his thoughts and giving his testimony, and that of the Fed and FOMC, which sets interest rates and monetary policy moving forward. Yesterday was the first day of hearings and today was the second. What was noticeable in yesterday's testimony in front of the US Senate Banking Committee was that he was seen pushing back on suggestions that loose monetary policy risked unleashing inflation and financial risks in what may be an emerging economic boom. He stated that the central bank would keep its attention focused on getting Americans back to work as a vaccine-related recovery proceeds. In response to questions from Republican lawmakers about whether a faster-than-expected recovery still required crisis-level assistance, he replied, quote, "Monetary policy is accommodative, and it continues to need to be accommodative. Expect us to move carefully, patiently, and with a lot of advance warning before any changes," unquote. Well, his comments today have resulted in equity markets rising quite significantly, or at least with some conviction. Now, at the time of producing this video, which is approximately 21:20 GMT, the Dow Jones is up 424 points at 31,961. The S&P 500 is up 46 points at 3,927. And the Nasdaq is up 132 points at 13,597. Now, the dollar index has fallen back slightly by 0.09 to 90.07. Gold is marginally down about $1 at 1803, but silver is up 27 cents at $27.95, pushing on that psychologically important level of $28. So what did Powell actually say to cause this to happen? Well, really nothing revolutionary, but he did begin with a reaffirmation that the economy needs support. He said that the US economy still had a long way to go to reach maximum employment and the Fed's inflation target, a signal he wants to remain accommodative that he mentioned yesterday. Now, Matt Maley, chief market strategist at Miller Tabak & Co., commented, quote, "Mr. Powell didn't say anything different than he has been saying for a couple of months now, but his comments gave investors confidence that the Fed is still keen on helping asset prices push higher, so they bought on weakness with both hands," unquote. Now, we actually felt that Chris Zaccarelli, who's the chief investment officer at Independent Advisor Alliance, we felt that he actually summed it up really well on Bloomberg. This is what he said, quote, "It's this whole growth versus value investing style discussion that happened last year, and now in 2021. I would say it's been more mixed." We shall see, because there is certainly a discussion going around here. But we all know, at the end of the day, Janet Yellen, as well as Jerome Powell, are both embarking on ensuring that they are going to do their utmost to spend their way out of the current recession, in the hope, and we use that term, in the hope that the economy will bounce back quickly with conviction, and to have made the excess borrowing that all of this will have resulted in worthwhile. Well, time will tell, and we probably won't have that long to wait. Now, once again, bond yields rose or jumped higher. Remember, we said a few videos back that we should pay attention to these, as they will have quite a reasonable effect on precious metal prices. Well, the yield on 10-year treasuries, US treasuries, jumped 4 basis points to 1.38%. Germany's 10-year yield also rose a basis point to minus 0.31%, and Britain's 10-year yield rose 1 basis point to 0.73%. So interestingly, Europe and Britain up 1 basis point, but as a result of what Powell has said, the US 10-year Treasury is up 4 basis points. What will improve the prospects of economic growth is also the announcement today that the FDA, the Federal Drugs Administration, said that the Johnson & Johnson one-dose vaccine appeared safe and effective in trials, paving the way for its approval for emergency use as soon as this week. A Johnson & Johnson executive said the company expects to ship nearly 4 million doses after authorization, and the company has a contract to deliver 100 million doses to the United States by the end of June. Now, the White House COVID-19 response coordinator, Jeff Zients, said the administration was working to accelerate that timeline. The Biden administration told governors this week that it would allocate about 2 million doses of the first Johnson & Johnson distribution to states. The remainder will go to federal distribution programs like the Federal Pharmacy and Community Health Center programs, Zients said. Now, meanwhile, amongst all of this, we've seen Bitcoin rise back above $50,000 again. And for those who watched our videos yesterday, we produced one, Bitcoin falls $10,000 in just 2 days. What's going on? Well, it's still down from its high by about $8,000, but it's back over 50,000. And in fact, at the time of writing, it is actually $50,576. So, the stage is set. And tomorrow and Friday, we shall see quite a significant amount of economic data coming out of the United States, which should indicate the future direction of both the dollar and precious metal prices, or at least the speed of that direction. Now, new home sales announced today for January have been positive at 923,000 new homes against December's 885,000 and expectations of 850,000. So a creditable performance. Now, we shall be watching the silver price very closely over the next couple of days in particular, and how it actually reacts to the economic data being published tomorrow and Friday. So that's it for now. Thank you for listening. Please do share your thoughts on what you see happening to silver. We have seen a few videos come out saying it's about to skyrocket. Many are anticipating a major breakout this week. Let us know what you think. And please, if you haven't done so, do kindly subscribe to our channel. So until tomorrow. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative. And if so, please give it a thumbs up and share it on social media. Please ensure that you have subscribed to our channel and press the bell sign so that you are notified of any future videos. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe either as a free or paying member for regular email updates and offers. Disclaimer: Illuminati silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management, and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.